everyone, a very good evening. Welcome to your very own favorite channel. How are you all doing? Yes, hi Disha. Hello Surya Art. Yes everyone. So I hope you all know what today we are going to do. So many of you asked us to come up with NTSC sessions. So today we will be discussing 10 NTSC previous year questions. So basically, we'll be doing 2 sessions on this. This is the part 1 of NTSC questions. Yes. Hi Frida Manoj. Good evening Vartika. Yes, hi Archit. Yes everybody, I can see that people are still joining in. Good evening Punya. Good evening Surya. Yes, the session we haven't started properly with the session. So quickly share the link of the video with your friends and in your school groups also. Let others also join in. Yes. Nitika, it's beneficial for both actually. Archit, it's not a mentee. Today we will basically, obviously, it's not a quiz actually. We'll be discussing NTSC question. Yes, hi Purna. Good evening. Jabji Sandhu. Good evening, Elizabeth Vinod. No Archit, no mentee. Hi Ravi. Yes, Nitika. Quickly everybody. So, tell me one thing. How many of you are actually preparing for this NTSC paper? Yes. Anybody preparing for that? NTSC or Olympiad paper? So many times you asked us to come up with such sessions, right? Generally, we share a lot of videos as well over the channel, right? On weekends also, in the weekdays as well, right? The NTSC questions. And I think that, see, these questions are very good. If you see that, because here your mathematical skills comes into picture. Logical thinking, critical thinking. Yes. National Talent Search Exam. That is NTSC. Yes, Sanvi? Oh, I know that initially we do struggle with it. Surya is going for that. Okay. Wow. That's great, Punya. No, Gopi, this is not mentee. Jenny, yes, for NTSC and Olympiad, both. Great. When are we going to discuss? Are we going to announce the winners for Unit Test League? Don't worry, very soon. They will be announced. Yes, names will be announced. Hi, Monalisa. Hi, Sanika. But trust me, the questions that we are going to discuss today, they are going to be very interesting. So, meanwhile, I can see students are joining. Let me tell you one thing. We are coming with something very interesting. So, this is basically the midterms. I mean, we are coming up with a proper package for your midterms. And in the next 45 days, let me tell you like what all we have for you, what all we are going to cover. First, we will be doing chapter revisions, and yes, of course, notes we will be sharing. Whatever sessions we are doing here, their PDFs would be shared on the Telegram channel if you have joined it. The link is there in the description as well. One-shot marathons, so chapters would be covered in just one-shot sessions would be there, in just one session. And yes, there would be complete chapter quiz, mock test would be there so that you can evaluate yourself, you can test yourself. And I'll be discussing some important questions which are good from examination point of view. And of course, in math, we do require formulas. So formula cheat sheet. There would be doubt solving sessions also. Because in math, I think it's a much needed thing, doubt solving sessions, right? So if you have any doubts, what you can do is you can always post your doubts in the comment section after the session. Because here, if you post here in the live chat, it will be lost somewhere. Hi, Cricket World. What is your real name? New student. I hope you would love the session. And trust me, the questions that I'm going to discuss today, they are very interesting. Yes. And yes, for your exams, we will be coming up with sub-sessions wherein we will be discussing, we'll be telling you, we'll be guiding you what your actual strategy should be. Yes. But so, Purna, so in that case, see, if you have your exams directly at the end of the year, so generally what happens is we start procrastinating. Right? We feel that, okay, I'll do this tomorrow, I'll do it later, abhi to we still have a lot of time. So in such scenarios, you keep coming up, keep going for the mock test and all. Otherwise, how will you will be able to evaluate yourself? Yes, absolutely, Renika. They will be getting the BYJU'S goodies. Yes, don't worry, we will announce soon. Nandan, all right. Yes, everyone. And another important thing, I'm sure that all of you must be preparing. You must have some goal in your mind. How many of you want to go for medical or for engineering? How many of you want to be a doctor, engineer or something? Yes? Yes, everybody. I'm sure that till now you must have planned. You have quarterly exams in the month of September. Still don't have much time, I would say. IIT, Dr. Elizabeth, yes? Yes, we do. Yes, we tend to forget the things that we learned long time back. IIT, Nitika, you're also preparing for it. So to help you to take your first step, we are coming up with ANTHE. I hope you all know what ANTHE is now because we already did a session on this. This is basically Akash National Talent Hunt exam. I would recommend you that you should go for this exam. Registration is absolutely free. Link for this is given in the description. You can go and register for that. The best thing is you can get up to 100% scholarship and you would be able to know your potential at the all India level because students from all over the India would be participating in this, right? Yes, Japji Sandhu. That's great. So start from now on, right? I would suggest you best thing that we can win a trip to NASA and there would be cash rewards as well. Yes, isn't that great? See, the best thing is registration is free, so obviously there are no charges. Isn't that great? Free registration here. You just have to go and give the exam and this way you can evaluate yourself. Yes, Shivani, what happened? And let me tell you, this exam is conducted once a year and it's basically conducted in both offline and online mode. Online exam dates are from 5th November to 13th November. For offline, it is 6th to 13th November. Yes, we still have got a lot of time. And what is the syllabus and all, everything, don't worry, we will come up with a detailed session on that as well. And take a look at all these students that you can see over here. They actually gave this exam and they managed to got, you can see such good ranks, AIR 1, AIR 2, AIR 3, and in JEE Mains, NEET, and JEE Advanced paper. Isn't that great? Yes. Hi Nibha, good evening Angel. Alright, so link is there in the description. Do not forget to register for it. Yes, it's absolutely free. Yes, Monalisha, Angel, alright. And we have a Telegram community as well dedicated for 9th and 10th graders. Link for that is given there in the description. If you haven't joined it yet, please do join it because so many things we share over there like the revision questions, homework questions, of course session updates, some interesting quizzes and whatever sessions we are doing here, their session PDFs will also be shared. Yes. So don't worry. You are saying AR1, AR2. I know that's difficult to achieve. And to achieve that, we need to start preparing from now on. We need to plan for it. And these exams, when you go for it, they actually prepare you for such competitive exams. Thank you, Angel. Already joined? Great. Pari, good evening. I can see a lot many students are now joining. So, for students who are now joining, let me tell you the link for ANTHE as well as the link for the Telegram channel is there in the description. Do not forget to register for ANTHE and do join the Telegram channel. Subhas, no mentee, but yes, we are going to discuss 10 previous year NTSC questions. They are going to be very interesting, trust me. Alright, so let's get started. 10 questions I'll be discussing today. So here is the first one. 25% of A's income is equal to 35% of B's income. I want answers from all of you. The ratio of the incomes of A and B is, yes, even if you're a 10th grader or 9th grader, it's good for both of you. Trust me, these kind of questions, here your critical thinking comes into picture. Yes. It's okay, Shivani. Even your paper did not went well. Once you get your answer sheet, do check where you went wrong, check your mistakes, and just keep one thing in mind that next time onwards, I'm not going to repeat again. I'm going to work on those things, right? People are saying B. How come it's B? Let's see that. So 25% of A, question says, as the question says, I'm going to write in that way only. 25% of A's income is equal to 35% of B's income. Everybody is saying it's going to be B. Let's see if that is the right answer. Angel is saying it's 5:7C. Okay, let's see that. So 25% of A, how do we write it? 25% means 25 by 100 of A means into A. So 25A by 100. That's going to be 35% means 35 upon 100 of B means into B. Right. Pari is using some different logic here. Alright, so here this 100 and 100, this will get cancelled out. And we have what? 5 times 5, 5 times 7. This is 5A equals to 7B. I need what? I need the ratio of incomes of A and B. Let's take A here. Let's take B to the other side. So 7 remains here. 5 will come here. What is the ratio? That's 7:5. So option C is the right answer. Yes, Sanvi, you are right. Some people were saying, Surya was saying it's D. Some were saying B. How come it is B? I told you these questions are interesting. It's not that simple. Yeah? See, I have used the basic logics like the ratio proportion, simple percentage, nothing different. It's just that read the question carefully. I have just converted that statement into a mathematical equation. Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry, Sanvi. Just keep coming regularly for the classes. You will see an improvement. Yes, Dhruv? Nice question, right? All right, all right. Let's move ahead to the next one. It's okay. I could see that so many of you give the wrong answer for the first one. Now let's try out another one. Yes, Ritu. 7.9, not 7.9, 7:5. Yes, understood. Great. The mean of 15 observations. Oh, Japji Sandhu, I hope now it's clear. Why is it 7:5, right? Sivani. All right, all right. The mean of 15 observations. Now try out this question. Okay, I will not quickly show you the solution, right? First you try it out. I hope you all are ready with your notebooks and pens. Trust me, the questions I'm going to discuss today, they are very interesting. Yeah. You will also have to do a lot of brainstorming while solving them. So mean of 15 observations written in some order is 50. 15 observations, mean is 50. Okay. If the mean of first 8 observations and last 8 observations are 48 and 53 respectively, then the 8th observation is, yes, Sanika is saying it's going to be A, Dhruv says it's going to be D, okay. Let others also solve it. Meanwhile, I'll start. People are still responding here, I can see. Subhas Sajan is saying it's going to be D. Mean of 15 observations written in some order. Let's assume this as, we have x1, x2. These are my observation. It's going up to 15. That's what question says. Question says 15 observations, their mean. What is mean? Mean is equal to sum of observations, right, upon total number of observations. That is 15. Question says mean for 15 observations is 50. So mean is 50. I can say that mean is 50. Let's write it down here. So it's going to be x1 plus x2 up to x15. That's basically upon 15. Let's take it there. So for 15 observations, the mean is what? For the sum of 15 observations, it is 15 times 50. That's going to be 750. I have the sum of 15 observations. That's 750. Now the question says, if the mean of first 8 observations, for first 8 observations, the mean is 48. First 8 means from here till x8. I'm putting a plus sign here. From here till x8, the mean is what? Mean is 48. Okay, again I'm going to do the same thing. So from x1 up to x8, this is what it says. Number of observations are 8. What is the mean? Mean here, question says that's 48. So let's put 48 here, right? So 48 times 8, that's going to give us what? 384. So I can say that mean for first 8 observations. I don't have enough space, so I'm writing here. I hope this is visible. First 8 observations, that's going to be 384. Correct. So we have the sum of first 8 observations. I have the sum of first 15 observations. Now last 8 observations mean is 53. For last 8, what is for last 8? Okay, for last 8 are going to be, if you start from 15, like this. I have from x1 to x15. What are the last 8 going to be? Where is it going to start? Yes, for last 8, similarly, it's going to be 53 times 8. In a similar manner, I'll write it down, right? It's going to be 53 minus times 8 for last 8, right? This is last 8 observations. That's going to be 424. Correct. So, last 8 and first 8, in total it becomes what? 16 observations. Last 8 and first 8 in total, correct. Yes, Dhruv. That's what? 16 observations minus 15 observations. Total 16 observations would be there. So total would be 384 plus 424. Total 16 observations sum. From here I'll subtract the sum of 15 observations. That's 750 and you get 58. That's the 8th. Yes, 58 is the answer. Any doubts still here? Yes. So what we are doing here is just by using the simple form. I hope this is visible to everyone. Just by using the simple formula of mean, I have found out the sum of 15 observations, sum of 8 observations, right? And sum of last 8 observations. Correct? And using that, we got to the result. No doubt. Quickly give me thumbs up, smileys. Let me know in the chat if this is clear. Surya, this was the second question that we were discussing. Second question, yes. Is that clear? Angel, Dhruv, Nitika, got it? All right, all right. Let's, yes. Sivani, clear. Elizabeth, Vinod, clear. Angel, yes, everyone, quickly. Let's move ahead to the next one now. The digit at the unit place is 3157 to the power 2020 is. We have this big number. You can see this big power over here, right? So it says the digit at the unit place is. We know what unit place is. Unit place is basically what will be the digit at the ones place. Yes. Are we going to multiply this big number 3157 2020 times? Is that so? It's okay, Simani. Himani, we have just, you missed 2 questions. We're on the 3rd question. That's okay. Sivani is saying it's 9. Yes, everyone. What the answer is going to be? That's great, Numan. Yes, Monalisha. So when we are talking about the unit digit, we only consider the last digit of the given number. Only consider the last digit. If you see 7 to the power 2020, only consider the last digit which is at the ones place. Yes. It's okay, Muskan, Sushmita. Yes, everyone. If you see that this could be written as 7 to the power 4n. Yes. Oh, there is one Sivani, one Sanvi. Is it so? Yes, everyone. Quickly, I want answers from you. Some are saying it's... Hey, Anant. Yes, everybody, quickly. I've given you a hint. It could be written as 7 to the power 4n, right? 4 times n. This could be written this way. So every time, multiple of 4 is there. Yes. Some are saying 9, 1. Okay, how are we guessing this? How come it's 1? Because it's 4 to the power 4 times n. It's 4 times n here, right? Yes. Yes, Dhruv, it's 3157 to the power 2020. So what would be the result in that case? Yes, correct. Who said 7? Who said C? Yes, Monalisha. See, it's 4 to the 4 times n, right? If you see this thing, it could be written this way. Yes. So think about it. Just a unit digit we are talking about here. Because 7 to the power 1, you get 7. Similarly, 7 square, you get 49. 7 to the power 3, you get 343. 7 to the power 4, there is again a 9 at the end, right? Then again, 7 to the power, there is 5. Then again, so like this, if you see the pattern over here, at the end, it would end with 7 only, right? Yes, it's going to be 7, right? Who said 7? Monalisha. Who else? Who else said 7? Because when you talk about this, we are talking about the cyclicity of unit digit over here, right? The cyclicity that we are talking about. Again and again, the numbers would repeat. Yes, Dhruv, understood. Neelam? Yes, Muskan. Quickly, everybody. Yes, think about the cyclicity of the number. Yes. 7 to the power 1, that's going to give. Because we are only looking at the last digit over here. Right? Yes, everyone. So it could be written as 4 times n if you see here. Right. All right. Clear? Yes, Pari? Yes. Understood. All right. Let's move ahead to the next one. A metallic cuboid of dimension 9 centimeter times 11 centimeter times 12 centimeter is melted and recasted into spherical balls of diameter 0.3 centimeter. The number of balls will be. Here, I hope we all remember the basic concept that we have in surface areas and volumes, right? There is a metallic cuboid that we have. Think about a cuboid. It's a 3-dimensional figure. It has got length, breadth and height, right? It is melted and recasted into spherical balls. I don't know how many spherical balls, I have just drawn 4 like this, which has got a diameter of 0.3 centimeter. How many balls are going to be there? How many balls? Yes. What do you think? Monalisha is saying it's going to be A. Yes, everybody, answers. Yes, 78,000. C. Who is saying C? Pari is saying it's going to be C. Monalisha says it's going to be A. 84,000. Okay, tell me what logic are we using? Not the final answer. I don't need final answer. Just tell me what logic are we using here. How can you say that? How are we going to find out the number of balls here? Yes, everyone. Yes, any guesses? All right. See, what is happening? One thing is melted into another one. Himani, it's okay. I'll explain. Thing is melted. Whenever we use the words like melted into, recasted into, broken into, when you see such kind of words, volume remains the same. In such cases, volume will always be same here. That means if I talk about the volume of a cuboid, what is the volume of a cuboid? It's length times breadth times height, right? And the volume for a spherical ball means a sphere, that's going to be 4 upon 3 pi r cube, right? Let's put everything here, all the values. So volume will remain the same. But here it is saying, we don't know, it is not equal to the volume of one sphere. It is equal to the volume of so many spherical balls. Let's say the number of spherical balls over here are x, right? I don't know how many spherical balls there are. Yes. Correct, Prabh. Prabh Matru, Sikhwala, right. Area of cuboid. Not area. No. Sorry. Not area. Area will not remain same. Volume remains same. We are talking about volumes here. Yes. Anandita, Dhruv, you are saying 84,000. Adarsh says B, 10,500. So there are a lot of confusions. I can see Mandeep is here. Himani. Formula, if you're talking about the formula, 9th graders will also know, because this is the basic concept that you use. So your length is 9, this is 11, this is 12. 4 upon 3, pi is 22 by 7. Radius, I have the diameter, let's find out the radius. So radius is going to be 0.3 upon 2, right? That's the radius. This is the diameter, this is the radius, whole cube, and times x. On simplifying this, we are going to get the number of spherical balls. That's going to be 84,000. Formula of volume of sphere is 4 upon 3 pi r cube. 84,000, option A would be the right answer. Pari, no, it's not C. Yes, Mandeep. So whomsoever said 84,000, you are correct. R2H, yes. Yes, Dhruv. I hope this is clear. Any doubts? See, Akshay, yes, one more time. Basic thing I've used. Just keep one thing in mind. It will help you in solving the questions of surface areas and volumes as well. Whenever question says, this is melted into something, this is recasted. See, the amount of matter. Let's take an example. Let's suppose I have this pen with me, right? This is plastic. If I melt it, the amount of matter, the amount of plastic that I would get, that will remain the same. See, I hope you all must have played with those clay. Remember, in childhood, we used to play with those clay thingy and we used to make out some balls or some different shapes out of it. So whether you make a ball with it, whether you make a hut with it, you make whatever with it, the volume will remain the same. The amount of clay will remain the same. It's okay, Nibha. Calculation mistake, I think this is something, when it comes to mathematics or any numerical solving, it happens. Yes, you knew the way but not the formula. It's okay. Yes, for formula and all I told you. See, like in this 45 days, next 45 days, we will be sharing the formula cheat sheet as well with you. Right? You can keep with you and you can stick it on the wall of your study table. It will be easier for your revision also. I hope this is clear now. Thank you, R2H. Manvika. All right. I hope this is clear. So amount of matter doesn't change. That's why I'm saying whenever you come across such words, melted into, recasted into, broken into, reshaped into, in that case, always equate the volumes. Yes, Pari? Doubt cleared? Great. Crystal clear. Let's move ahead. This is going to help you in your school exams also, because you have a chapter. You want us to bring more such NTSE sessions? Great. Thank you, Divya, if you're liking it. I would just request you that, see, because these sessions Obviously, these kind of questions, as you can see here, questions are very good, right? As I said, your logical thinking, your critical thinking, it helps in enhancing that. So quickly share it with your friends, in your school groups also. I can see many students joined very late. Yes? Let others also join in. I can see answers here. Oh my God, you're done with it. This was a simple one, right? This is a simple one. See, which property are we using here? We know that when bases are same, powers get added up. Let's suppose, I should pick up something else. Let's suppose it's a to the power m times a to the power n. Bases are same. There is a multiplication symbol between them. What we do? We simply keep the base as it is and we add up the powers, right? Yes, Manvika, you are new here. I hope you are liking the session. That's good, Priya. I'm sure that if you keep coming for the classes, you will definitely score better than this next time. Good question, Pari. I think this is something, many students make a mistake here. I'll answer to this question. Yes, Priti. If you solve such kind of questions from the reference books, it is there. Thank you, Dhruv. That's great. Awesome. All right, so here we know this property. Okay, let's do one thing. And one more property, a to the power m, and outside it is n, so it's a to the power mn, right? Yes. Rushikesh, you're new here. Wow, I'm sure that you're liking this session. Monalisha is saying it's B. Come on, quickly answers. Jayashri is new. The students who are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Yes. How to start to pay. Don't worry, Himani, we will come up with some sessions wherein we will guide you for that as well. But if you are liking these sessions, just keep, what you can do is, you can also share it with your friends also so that they can also join in here, and do hit the like button. Yes, you can do that. Harshil Agrawal, definitely. All right, so if you see here, this is x to the power a plus b dot x to the power b plus c dot I'm putting here so that you can understand, because they are in multiplication, right? Let me put multiplication instead. And here I've got x to the power a multiply by x to the power b multiply by x to the power c whole square. This is what it is written. Bani Rupa Mohapatra. All right, Bani. Yes. Thank you, Manvika. That's so sweet of you. All right. So here what we can do is bases are same. So let's add up the powers, right? This is the property that we already know, right? And in the denominator, this will become x to the power 2a because this 2 is common for all of them, right? Times x to the power 2b times x to the power 2c. So numerator will become what? A plus a 2a, b plus b 2b, c plus c 2c. This is x to the power 2a plus 2b plus 2c in the denominator as well. Bases are same, so we can add up the powers. Hi, Bishal. Yes, dot product, cross product, they are different. Yes, Sanvi. So that's 2a plus 2b plus 2c. Both are same. You can see numerator, denominator. We can cancel them out. Answer is very simple. That's 1. Option D. Yes, good evening, Bishal. Right, Manvika, Bishal, your answer is correct. Just tell me one thing. Who asked me this question that can we cancel out the variables? Somebody asked me, can we cancel out the variables? Trust me, I've seen this students doing it many times. That what they do is, they will see the question and they think, okay, it's in the numerator, it's in the denominator. Let's cancel out these variables from here, right? Let's cancel out this A, B, B. See, there is no such logic in math. You cannot do that. It is absolutely wrong. Yes, Pari? Yes. They don't know about log, Sanvi. So, obviously, they cannot use log here, but 98.34% in the periodic test. Wow, that's amazing, Vishal. Yes, Dhruv, you said it's 1. I hope your doubt is clear, Pari, now, that we cannot cancel out variables like that. I have cancelled out the entire thing. I haven't cancelled out any single variable. Yes? Yes, everybody. Yes, Sanvi, you can do that. Right. Elizabeth Vinod, clear? Dhruv, clear. Great. Let's move ahead to the next question now. 40 in Maths PT1. That's great. Most of the times when I hear such thing from the students, like generally students are saying that scored 40 on 40, 100%, 98%, it feels so great. It's actually a motivation for me that when we are working so hard, we are putting in so much efforts, it's actually helpful for you. It's actually working for you. It's okay, R2H. Keep coming for the classes regularly. Definitely, gradually you will see an improvement in yourself. Great. Let's move to the next question. If radius of a right circular cylinder is increased by 10%, then by what percent its height should be decreased so that its volume remained unchanged? Yes, you have time. You can see 4 options. What do you think? Question is saying volume should not change. We are increasing the radius by 10%. So by what percent the height should be decreased? Surface area and volume is a good chapter. All right. So I hope you all know the formula. Let me just tell you, we're talking about a cylinder. So let's suppose a cylinder, if you're talking about a cylinder, this has got a radius of r and height of h initially, the first case. So original volume will be what? Original volume in that case would be pi r square h. This is the original volume when radius is r and height is h. Now let's increase the radius by 10%. Let's increase the radius. Okay, radius is increased now. Increased radius. So what would be the new radius in that case? We have increased it. Earlier it was r. Now we are increasing this by 10%. 10% means what? 10% of what? 10% of the actual radius, right? This also I've seen students make a mistake here many times. They don't write 10% of what, right? It is, the percentage would be of something, right? So 10% of r, that's going to be r plus 10 upon 100 into r. You simplify this, you will get what? 100 r plus 10r. 100r plus 10r upon 100. That's going to be 110r upon 100, right? This is what? This is going to be 1.1r. This is the new radius. Yes? Yes. So this is clear that new radius is this. Okay. Now question is saying new volume should not change, right? Volume should not change. So what will be the volume in this case? Because let's suppose, because question is saying that by what percentage height should decrease. This is what we need to find out. So let's say the new volume would be pi. Radius is going to be 1.1 r square h, right? So that's basically pi 1.21 r square h. Now, if you see, because we are saying that volume remains the same, now also in height, what is the difference? It's 1.21 because pi r square h is common in both of them. So I can say 1.21 minus 1 upon the original volume, that's 1.21 into 100. This is going to be what? You simplify this, that's going to be 17.36%. Correct, Bishal? Yes, yes, Manvika. Yes, what happened, Himani? Don't know the answer, it's okay. So what we have done here is, question is saying if I increase the radius by this much percentage, how much the height should decrease, so that volume should not change. Because one thing has to, if something is increasing, other one has to decrease. So that volume remains the same. Simply we found out the new radius, we found out the new volume, and then we saw that question has mentioned that volume remains same. So we subtracted that. Always we keep the original in the denominator, find the percentage, and you have the answer. Yes, students, any doubts? Quickly. Sudarshini Gaming, hi, I think you have now joined. Yes, everyone. Any doubts still here, or shall I move ahead? Yes, Monalisha. Yes, approx 17 लिखने में agree with you. और भी आसान है. Understood, Himani? I hope this is clear to everyone. Quickly give me thumbs up, smileys if this is clear. Dhruv is saying no doubt. Pari, you want one more time? Yes. So this is simple, Pari. This is the formula for the volume of cylinder pi r square h. Yes. Now, what is the new radius? Because it says radius is increasing by 10%. Okay, let's find it out. If it is increasing by 10%, it's going to be 1.1 r, new radius. Now, we will find out the volume again. That's pi with new radius h. This is the volume then. Now, simply, we have to find out the difference because question is asking what should be the percentage decrease in height. Yes. So, you keep the difference. From the original one, we subtracted from the new one, you subtracted the original one. And here in the denominator, we have the original volume into 100, you get the answer. Yes, Sudarshan. Yes, Mandeep. I hope this is clear, Mandeep, Pari, no doubt still here. Hi, Vishwanath, Pari, got it? Yes, Sudarshan, I hope it is clear now. Yes, Vijay. Any doubts still here or shall I move ahead? Yes, everyone. All right. Let's move to the next question now. When 10 to the power 12 minus 1 is divided by 111, the quotient is. How will you solve this question? Are we going to write 10 to the power 12? Are we going to expand it? Then we subtract 1. Then we divide by 1111 and find out the quotient. How to do it? What do you think so? What do you think? How do we solve this question? 10 to the power 12 minus 1 divided by 111. Achha, let me give you a hint. You try this on your own. You can use the algebraic identities here and solve it. Yes, everyone. So Darshan, I just explained the question. I just gave you a hint. Now try solving this. Bishal is saying it is simple. Okay, let's see. Then Bishal should be the first one to answer this question. Anshu Gaming is saying it's going to be B. Okay, let's see how correct he is. Yes. Either A or B. Confused. Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to solve this. Now you can check. So here 10 to the power 12. You know that I cannot divide it like that, right? I cannot expand it, then subtracting and dividing it. What we can do is 10 to the power, this could be written as 10 to the power 6 here, right? Plus 1. Yes. And I can write here 10 to the power minus 3 plus 1, 10 to the power 3 plus 1. Make sense? First I can expand it this way. It is divided by 111. Right? This could be written this way as well. We can split it up. This has got an even power, you can see. Yes. Lot many people are saying B. Let's see how correct you are. So Darshan is also saying it's going to be B. Yes. Algebraic identity, right? That's what I'm going to use here. So you see, if I open up all this 10 to the power 6, that's going to be 1 with 6 zeros after that, right? And then again here we will have plus 1 to it, so that's going to be 1 0 0 0 0, and there are 6 zeros here, plus 1 and 5 zeros and plus 1 here, right? And then another number is 10 cube minus 1, so 1000 minus cube, that's going to be 999. 10 cube plus 1, so 1000 plus 1, that's going to be 1001, right? And then here, what do we have? Divide by 111. Now just a little bit of calculation is there and we get 900, 900, 900, 9. So that means which one is this? It is matching with option B over here, right? Yes, everybody was saying it's B. Anshu Gaming, Bishal, yes, not your type 2.0. Lavanya, yes, it's B. I hope this is clear. It's just a basic identity we have used here. We have just split it up. Correct. Everybody was so sure of this question. Nice one. Let's move ahead to the next one. If x to the power 100 plus 2x to the power 99 plus k is fully divisible by x plus 1, the value of k will be. I know this is a very simple one. All of you would be able to give the answer for this. Yes, Manya, Ekta, I think you have now joined. Yes, everyone, try out this one. Yes, Bishal. Mane is saying it's going to be B. Okay, Bishal also says it's going to be B. Are you talking about this question or the previous one? Yes. Sudarshan Gaming, are you talking about the previous one? You cannot solve it like 12 zeros minus 1, right? Obviously, we can't use a calculator for such questions. We have to figure out some different ways to solve them, right? No. That's not a right way to do it. Otherwise, why would such kind of questions come in the paper? People are saying D, 1. Okay, let's check this. So it says it is completely divisible by this, right? So let's equate this x plus 1 with 0. You get x equal to minus 1. Since it is completely divisible, that means if I replace x with minus 1 here, it has to be, since it is completely divisible, so it should satisfy the equation. It will be equal to 0. It has an even power, that's 1, This is going to be minus 2 plus k equal to 0. So k would be equals to 1 in this case. So option D. Yes, that's right. It's going to be the answer. Everybody was saying D, D, D. Yes, Neelam. Right. Bishal. Rajat. Yes, Kanak. Correct, correct. This was a simple one. Let's move ahead. This is an interesting one. Now let's try this out. If x equals to 1 is a common root of the equations ax square plus ax plus 3 equal to 0 and x square plus x plus b equal to 0, then the value of AB is. Now, just the basic logic, I think that we used in the previous question is used here. X plus 1 is a common root for both of them. What do we mean by this? That it's a common root. That means it satisfies both the equations, right? What is the value of AB in that case? Quickly, everyone, answers. If it is a common root for them, if it is a root for this equation, yes, Neelam, that's what I'm explaining. Common root means this one will satisfy this equation also and it will satisfy this equation also. That's what this common root over here means. If it is satisfying this equation, that means if I replace x with 1 over here, it should satisfy this. The equation should still be equal to 0. That's a plus 3 equals to 0. That's 2a plus 3 equal to 0. So a should be equals to minus 3 by 2. So I have the value of a. Now, people are saying a and d. A lot of confusion is going on in the chat. Some are saying a, some are saying d. Rinki d, Anushka d. Sorry, Anshika. Anshu d. Who is saying a? Sushmita says it's b. Acha, ab only c is left. Ab c bhi bol do. Because a, b and d already is there in the chat, I can see. Yes, Bhanu Prakash is saying it's minus 3, option D. Okay, let's see what the answer is. Some are saying A, D and B also. I've seen 3 options in the chat here. Now, it is a root for this also. It should satisfy this as well. Let's replace x with here with 1. So 1 square plus 1 plus b equal to 0. So 1 plus 1 plus b equal to 0. So 2 plus b equal to 0. So b in that case would be equal to minus 2. I've got the value of a as well as b. That's going to be minus 3 by 2 into minus 2. So minus minus here cancels out. 2 cancels out. I'm sorry. We are left with 3 only. So AB over here is 3. So option A is the answer. Who was saying D actually? Yeah. How come you were getting D? This was a very simple question. Before starting it, I gave you a hint what common root means here. And I guess the previous one was very similar to this. Yes, Nibha? Sushmita? You did some. Yes, it's A. Right, Angel? I am. Manvika, Dhruv, Nitika. Yes, Bishal. You were right. Sushmita, by mistake. It's okay. Adarsh. All right, all right. Now your confusion is cleared. Bhanu Prakash, no doubt still here. You want some NTSC questions for triangle also. Don't worry. We will come up with that as well. By mistake, Rinki, it's okay. Prince is still saying I'm with C. All right, let's move ahead now to the next question. So the solution of the equation 7 to the power 1 plus x plus 7 to the power 1 minus x is equal to 50 is solution to the equation. Solution to the equation, what does that mean? Means that we need the value of x. Solution to the equation means we need the value of the variable. We need the value of x here. Quickly, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Now you're answering this question. Some are saying 0. Some are saying A is right. That means 0 is the answer. Okay, let's see it. See, I cannot straight away take common from here. I cannot add them up, right? There is no such property. But if you carefully observe this, over here, I can split this up as 7 to the power 1 into 7 to the power x. Because what we do here, what we generally say is that when bases are same and they're in multiplication, power get added up. This could be written this way. Observe this. Another one. Here as well, bases are same. I can say that this is 7 to the power 1 times 7 to the power minus x. Powers get added up, right? Equals to 50. Understand this carefully. These kind of questions you come across. I mean, these kind of steps you come across a lot many times in the questions. And here is generally where we get stuck. So this is 7 times 7 to the power x. 7 to the power 1 means 7 only. This is 7 times 7 upon x, right? I'm sorry. This is going to be 1 upon 7 to the power x, because power is negative. To make it positive, we can flip it, right? It's going to be equals to 50. Now, how do I simplify this? This is very complicated. Can I do one thing here? Let's assume this 7 to the power x as y, right? So this will become simple. This will become 7y plus sign as it is. this becomes 7 upon y equals to 50. Now this looks pretty much simple, right? At least what was given in the question was too complicated, right? Okay, let's move ahead. Let's take LCM now. So this will become 7y square plus 7 upon y equals to 50. Let's cross multiply this. Got very little space here to write, but okay. So this is 7y square plus 7 equals to 50y. Let's take everything on one side. What we will get? 7y square minus 50y plus 7 equals to 0. Right? Middle term splitting. Now you are saying it's C. Nibha is saying, now understood. Solve and when answer is C. Dhruv is saying it's C. Plus minus 1. Now what happened? Earlier you all were saying it's 0. And I couldn't understand how come you answered so quickly. Yes, middle term splitting. What this is going to be, this would be 7y square. 7 times 7 is 49. So I can write here minus 49y minus y plus 7 equal to 0. Let's make out pairs from here. I am going to write here. So 7y, this is going to be y minus 7. Right, this is minus 1, y minus 7 equal to 0. Brackets are same. So we can say here that, this is going to be 7y minus 1 and this is y minus 7 equal to 0. So you're getting two values of y, 1 by 7 and 7. I don't need the value of y. I need the value of x. So let's equate this. Let's get back to this equation. 7 to the power x is equal to y. That means 7 to the power x is equal to 1 by 7. Now 1 by 7 means nothing. It is actually 7 to the power minus 1. On both sides the bases are same. So we can equate the powers. You can say that x is equal to minus 1. We have got one value. Now we have to equate 7 to the power x with 7 also. So 7 to the power x equal to 7. 7 means it has got power 1. Bases are same, so powers can be equated. X is 1. So two values. Option C, plus minus 1 would be the answer. Before here we to solve and when. Wow, Dhruv, you said C? That's great. Yes, Nibha. Ma'am, previously we just added x minus x and got 0. That was our mistake. Because that can, see, this cannot be done. You cannot add them up. There was no multiplication symbol between these two. 7 to the power 1 plus x, 7 to the power 1 minus x. This is a very common mistake that students generally make. Yes. Wow, Sandhi. Shivam, this is stage 1. We will come up with the second session as well on NTSC. Yes, clear? Thank you, Vijay. Nice explanation. Thank you, Nitika. Understood. Send me goodies. I would say send me goodies. Give me goodies. Yes? All right. So, yes, Dhruv, obviously, because you see, it's basically, we are working on your foundation. It's like that, right? Because in math, foundation, not only just for maths, but yes, in math generally it is very much important. Let's suppose your foundation is not clear. In the next class, if you have the same topic, you're definitely going to struggle with that. Crystal clear. Great. All right, so we are done with the 10 questions. That's it from my end. I hope you all enjoyed this session, right? You all find this fruitful. Thank you, Lavanya. But I have a question for you that you can try out after this session. The point on the y-axis which is equidistant from points A 6,5 and B minus 4,3. Try this out and you can always let us know your answers in the comment section after the session. Yes? And as we always say, we got you covered, so don't worry about it. We have planned so many sessions for you. The next NTSC sessions, next session which is on 10 NTSC previous year questions, part 2 is on Thursday. That's 29th. Part 2. That's tomorrow. It's not Thursday, sorry. It's Friday. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. we have this session. All right. So tomorrow I'm going to come up with some more interesting questions. Yes. Awesome session. Thank you. Yes, Dhruv, it's tomorrow. It's by mistake. It's written Thursday. It is tomorrow only. Tomorrow is 29th, right? Tomorrow 6 p.m. Yes. So do not forget to join. All right, and I want to show you something really interesting. This is Trisha Biswal, and she is actually a BYJU'S student. She has got 99.8%. Isn't that great? And 23 students have got above 99%. There's a lot more. 927 students have got between 95 to 99%. 1,663 students got between 90 to 95%, and 2,600 plus students have got above 90%. And the counting is still going on. It's still in process. We are still getting a lot of data from the students. And see, it's all because they have really worked hard for it. Thank you, Jayashree. So see, your name could be there too the next year. What we want is that be regular with the classes. Yes. Thank you, Bishal. I'm sure that just like they made us proud, you all will make us proud too. All right. Great. So link for Telegram channel, it's in the description. Do not forget to join the students who are new here or who haven't joined it yet. Link for ANTHE's registration is also there in the description. I'm just reminding you one more time, do not forget to join it. Yes, Vimal. Now I can see your message. Yes, Renuka, they will get. Thank you, Bhanu Prakash. I hope you all enjoyed this session. Yes. So do hit the like button if you are liking it. Share it with your friends, with your school groups also. So tomorrow when we have the part 2, there would be more fun in the session, right? Yes, and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Quickly, everyone, quickly hit the subscribe button. So many students, I could see that some people were new here. I will remember your name because every day you're coming for the class. Thank you, Vimal. Thank you, Bishal. I'm sure, Nitika, you will be able to get it. Yeah? Keep working for that. All right, so I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.